work out with you. People were 50, people were 60, some people were even 70 years old. You had the young kids that would come through there. Well, mommy, I don't want to stay in the room. Can I go work out with him? And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Look, okay, come on. So once I started doing that, and then the general manager of the gym said, you know what, it's a lot of people requesting to work out with you. Have you ever thought about doing that? And
so you were just a member, like you weren't even a trainer there, or were you a trainer at all at that point?
Nope.
Okay, so go ahead.
So I'm just doing my workout, and I'm like, well, you can work out with me, but I just blew it off. You know, I'm like, I'll just do my own thing. And my sister, Danielle, who's also my business partner, and she's my attorney.
Hi, Danielle.
She said that, you know what? This is great. We know that everybody in the club is in the gym and club is wanting to work out with you. So why don't you make this a business? And then I just said, you know what? Let me do a little more research on this. And then, boom, here we are.
So at that point, when you got your, so that was 2007, he said. So you got certified in 2007?
Oh, yep. Certified, and actually
to be a trainer, because you already knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, I already knew what to do. What happened was, it was actually earlier than that, but my sister kept nudging me. It was 2003 when the gym said, okay, we want you to teach spin. We want you to teach a spin class. So I was teaching spin class. Spin class was a lot of fun.
I know that was fun. What you teaching? I wish I would have got in on that one. I know that
we
was
had
fun.
We
I
had
know that. I
a
already
blast.
can see it. I know
A blast. And so she just kept nudging me, and it took like, I guess, 4 years, because that was 03, right? 07. And I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take everything that I have. Everybody's asking about the other workout that I'm doing, and boom, here we are. So I got certified in Pilates, small group strength training, kids, because I've done several daycare centers on Smart Steps owned by
I bet you the kids love you. Oh, I already know.
Yeah,
you
the
like
kids
a big old toy to them. I know they love you because you got the energy for the kids. I know they love that.
Yeah, they would wonder, is it time to stop yet, Mr. Patrick? You play too much. And that's what you got to do with the kids. You got to make it fun for them. You got to make it fun.
So what year did you start Dance-Matic Fitness?
It was 07. It was 07. I looked at it, and I thought about what my sister was saying. You racing all these bicycles, and you doing this. You got a professional racing license, and why don't you just make this a business? I said, I don't know. I work. She said, you love people. I said, right. She said, and you
were in sales. When I met you were in sales. You love people. You love to work out. You're in sales. You were hustling and bustling, making that money for that company. We won't even give them no shine.
No, we won't.
Right. No, but you were making money for that company. You know, you were, I mean, you were doing it for them. So why not
do it for myself?
Do it for you.
Do it for myself.
And that's a lot of people that work. And there's a lot of you guys out there that have jobs, and you hustle, bustle, work late hours, you know, go above and beyond. You're the best employee there. You come early, you stay late, and you do it for someone else.
Yes, right.
But then say, oh, I can't do it for myself. But you've been running, especially you guys that run organizations or run departments at your job, your supervisors, your managers, or your parents, you know, you're running your household. You can do it. It's just that thought. Sometimes it takes someone like your sister or someone close to you, or even just something that you have within. You're like, you know what? I think I can do my own thing. So were you working at the time when you decided? Did you do both, or did you just put all your eggs in a basket and start your company?
I jumped off the side of the building, and
exercise faith.
That's it. I believe if you're going to do something, you just go all out. As again, you were saying, the company that I work for, you give all your energy, you give 40 plus hours to someone else's business, but yet you don't believe in yourself. And I hear people complaining about their company that they work for all the time. Then that same amount of energy that I put in for them, I'm going to do quadruple for myself. And I do that. I enjoy helping people, but I enjoy seeing my dream progress as well. Doing this building up Dance-Matic Fitness, I got an opportunity to meet a lot of nice people, a lot of people that have invested some time and energy in Dancematic as well. So it's a great thing.
So I mean what is this? So that's what, 9 years you've been doing that?
Yep.
9 years.
Yep.
That's big, because you know when people first start a business, sometimes the ideas are good, everything is good, and that business might last for about a year, and then you like, okay, what's going on? So everyone around you was positive about your idea, or did you have any naysayers, any haters, like, really, you're going to do that, you're going to be successful worldwide, you're going to start that? Did you have any naysayers when you decided, or people like, why are you quitting your good job, are you crazy? People do that.
You're going to always get that, but I'm the type of person that whatever I want to do, I'm going to pray about it first. I'm going to pray about
That's
it.
Right.
And I'm going to ask some of the prayer warriors to come out and, hey, pray with me on this. And then I'm just going to do it. And you have to believe in yourself. I mean, this country was built on someone else's dreams. And look what we have now. And why not me? Why not now? And I just went out, as I said, and I jumped out on faith. And not only is Dancematic a workout, but you can get certified in our program as well. And
okay, let's talk about that. We're going to talk about that later.
We're
going to talk about that. But why? Because we keep saying if I had a dime for every time we said Dancematic Fitness, I wanted to drill that in your head. And of course, so does Patrick. Okay. So Dancematic Fitness, I know. Well, Patrick and I have talked, and I signed a non-disclosure because he has a lot of big things in store. We're not going to talk about that, but what we're going to talk about, no, we're not. But I know in my head, and just look at me, it's good stuff that's happening, and before he decided to, and I thank you for that, because that was before you were going to be on the show, and just out of friends, like, he shared it with me, and I'm honored that you did that, because I'm sure you don't go around sharing your plans with everyone.
No.
He's a businessman. I signed a non-disclosure. He ain't crazy, but just for you to share that, because you got some big ideas, some great ideas that will work, like where people all over the country will be inspired by Dancematic Fitness and the other things that you're working on.
Yes.
So Dancematic Fitness, where did that name come from? What made you decide to name it Dancematic Fitness?
I had the opportunity, and actually one of my brothers was working with me at the time. His name is Terrence Small. So I said, well, you know what? I got to think of something that's unique. You got to work your core, and people love to dance. So if you're going to work your core, you're going to be on the mat. So I was like, you know what? And then it's fitness. So Dancematic Fitness. So you're going to dance, I'm going to put you on the mat, and you're going to get fit. And that's where it came from. Okay.
Well, I have been to, I've been to quite a few. Now I lost count, but I've been to quite a few, and I will continue to go. And I'm not just saying this because I know him. I'm not just saying this because he's here. You guys know by my show already, I don't just say stuff to be saying it. I say things that I mean what I say. But it's so fun. And I was just telling Patrick that when you go to the gym and you do aerobics classes, or you do other kind of workouts, like I was on a treadmill. I was on a treadmill yesterday, and I just kept looking at the time. I kept looking at it to see when my time was, because I said, okay, I'm going to be on this 40 minutes, and then doing a cool down. By the time I do everything, it'd be like 50 minutes. So I kept looking, and I was still working out, but I wasn't focusing on the workout per se. I was focusing on the time, because it felt like a chore, because I know I got to get moving. I know I want to drop some LBs. I know I want to be healthy. So I need to get that cardio going. But I knew in my mind was where you guys know what I'm talking about, where you have to drag yourself up, go to the gym or get on the treadmill, and you do it because it's for the betterment of you. But it's not something like Patrick, like, oh, this is fun, let me go do it. You're not a gym rat. So you guys know what I mean when you're counting down the time and you do it to say you did it. And then you end up feeling amazing afterwards, like every workout. But with Dancematic Fitness, I love to dance. And if you guys know me, you know I love to dance. I was telling him I used to be background. I'm from South Jersey. I used to be background dancer and part of the Fresh Female crew, a dance crew, and dancing behind, you know, other artists as background dancers. So I love to dance. All the latest and the greatest dances back then in the 80s and the 90s, I was doing them. So his class is full of dance, and it's hip hop, reggae, R&B. So all your songs, and I find myself singing. I know you see me singing a couple times, singing while I'm doing it. And Patrick can dance, like straight up. He can dance, and he's full of energy. Can't keep up with him because he really is still getting it like he's 22, like dancing. You know, I can't, you know, move as fast, but I try to do what I can. But you don't feel like it's an hour. Right. You don't feel like it's an hour workout. You really, really don't. Like, I'm like, oh, when you're saying, okay, let's wind down. I look at the clock. I'm like, it's been an hour. So I'm not counting down the minutes, and it's fun, and it doesn't feel like a chore. And I was just telling Patrick in the little green room area that I watched some of the ladies in his class, and we'll talk about your demographics and all of that. Okay. And you can't tell them they're not at the club. You know, they really are feeling it. And my kids have gone, my daughters have gone, they loved it, and it's fun. So being dance mat, and then the time we do the mat work too, like you said. So when you see people and you hear me say it's fun, it doesn't feel like you're working out. You do a good job. Like, how does that make you feel? Is that your intent?
That's the intention. I know how people feel. You come off of work and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm tired. So when you come to Dance-Matic Fitness, you're going to wipe your feet off on the mat, and we're going to take you to a cruise. That's what you're on with Dance-Matic Fitness. It's just like you're on a cruise ship, and I got you for an hour. So you might as well enjoy yourself. And it's my job to perform. And the ages is from 8 to 80. And it doesn't matter. Blind cripple crazy.
That was Big Daddy Kane for you youngsters that don't know.
Yes, indeed. So that's,
and y'all know Big Daddy Kane used to get it. He used to get it.
Yes.
But that's how you do. Like, you really get it.
Yes. And even the late and great Heavy D. 300 plus.
Oh, yes.
And he
60 pounds of good loving. Sorry, I can't. I'm 80s, you know. But he could move.
Yes, he could.
He could move.
Yes, he could.
So, but I see people in your class, like I said, we'll get into the demographics, or we could talk about it now. What are the demographics of your classes? Like, what's the demographic?
Well, we have kids. We have teenagers. We got middle age. You got the young kids, and you got the young ones, like the 20 or so forth. And we have our golden age.
And those are the ones that get it.
Yes.
The older women, you can't tell them they're in the club. They just need their pocketbook, their purse right around their arm, and they need to just be they get it. And it's mainly women. I mean, I've seen, you know, guys, maybe like 2 or 3, per class, maybe, or more sometimes. But was it geared to women or?
No, it's geared. That's why I said Dance-Matic, because the guys, hey, listen, we need that cardiovascular. And the guys want to build up their muscle. But guess what happens? When you do the cardiovascular and you're doing your push-ups, or you're doing your sit-ups, what you start doing is just scalping your body. And that's what Dance-Matic Fitness is going to do. We're going to scalp your body. Whatever the contour of your body is supposed to be, Dance-Matic Fitness is going to take you there. Believe me.
So when people hear it, and it will, like, I'm looking forward. Like you said, what you say about the summer months? What was your
we're going to get you right and tight before the summer night.
And that's what I need that. Trust me, you know, over the years, I've gotten, I guess gained some weight. I'll just say it like that. Like a lot of women you haven't, but a lot of women and a lot of men over the years, health reasons or poor eating habits or hereditary hereditary reasons, or just lazy or not working out or not knowing how to do it properly. And then age, because you can't sit still in age. Like it doesn't go together. And I think a lot of people think about, oh, I never worked out because at a young age they didn't. I was an athlete. I was a dancer. I did so much where I was constantly working out. And even when I go to the doctor, even though those little squishy parts or whatever, you can still feel like my make and my tone. And even after 2 children, my stomach was still like this. I mean, I talked about this before. You might feel awkward, but I have fibroids. So a lot of ladies, you guys know, over 30, a lot of African-American minority women, they get fibroids. So typically it's in the stomach and the uterus area. So you have those little squishy parts. You have a stomach. You know, of course, there's some fat probably around, you know, those fibroids, or you have different ailments where you can't work out or you can't lose the weight in those problem areas. Do you find that most women come to you about the stomach area, the thigh area? What's the main thing a woman says? I need to lose what?
You said it.
Yep. That's a
thighs, lot. Those thighs, the glutes and the stomach. That's it.
Yeah.
Glute, stomach, and thighs.
See, and I'm saying this, so you got to help me with this too. I'll be 45 in June, and I said I don't want to be 45 and fat. Like I want to be 45 and fab, you know. And I don't want it, Siobhan, if you're watching as my boss, I talk about Siobhan a lot, but I always say I don't want to look like SpongeBob. You know the middle age.
Yes,
so you're telling me, and these ladies that are watching, and the men, because some of you guys look like SpongeBob too. Let's keep it real. Men have problem areas in their stomach and their thighs, the same thing. So you're saying to me and to them that Dance-Matic will help you.
Oh, Dance-Matic will get you right and tight.
Okay.
And I joke about that, but you're working. The name says it itself.
Yeah.
A lot of times people say, "Oh man, Dance-Matic." No, it's a thought. That name was thought out. You're getting your dance. You're working your core. We're giving you everything you need. You're getting your food. You're getting your water, and you need sleep too. That's important too. Yeah. So if you don't get the right amount of sleep, that will make you gain as well. You have to get your sleep.
Let me talk about, and you know, I did a little research. Don't look at this, my chicken scratch over here. But let me some stats here. People who exercise on a work day are happier, they suffer less stress, and they're more productive. That's a stat, that's factual. Okay. And then the benefits of exercise from health.usanews.com. The benefits of exercising: it lifts depression, improves learning, it builds self-esteem and body image, it keeps the brain fit, it gives you that euphoric feeling, which you guys, you know, the endorphins that release when you work out and you feel good. Like when you have when you drag, if you're one of those people that drag themselves to the gym, once you do it, or exercise class or whatever, once you do it, you feel good.
Yes, you do.
You know, so that's definitely true. And also, people, it keeps Alzheimer's at bay.
Yes.
That's huge, because Alzheimer's is about exercise, about what you eat, your food intake. So some of these things can be prevented, and it also reverses the effects of stress.
Yes, it does.
And I know you guys have heard this before. It's a lot of times we know, you know, what we have to do. We know to put that cookie down or to go to the gym or to work off. We know that. But a lot of times I think food or work or different things get in the way of that health track.
Yeah, and it doesn't take too much to fall off the wagon. You have to be committed to you work. Your body is no different from a car, and you have to make sure that you keep your oil change, you keep your spark plugs on, you keep your tires with the proper air, and your body is no different from that. And if you abuse your body, sooner or later the warranty is going to run out, and you don't want that. So Dance-Matic Fitness is where you go to get that tune up.
How many times have we said it? No, but that's true. It's true, because a lot of people, like, put it this way, and I say this all the time, I don't want a doctor to tell me I'm borderline anything. You know what I mean? When I go to the doctor, I thank the Lord. Thank you, God. I don't have any ailments or any issues or health problems. I don't want to be in that boat where I'm sitting across from my doctor and they're saying, oh, you're borderline diabetic, or your cholesterol, or this, or this, or this, or somebody telling me I need to put you on a diet, you know, because you guys know, and I know from my African Americans, this is always an issue because people always say, oh, you know, we're built differently. And, you know, with the BMI scale and saying that you got to be almost like anorexic, pretty much.
Right.
Like
that
I'm
doesn't
obese
really apply to us.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of times that's discouraging if you have a doctor telling you that, or you're reading online, or you're reading a pamphlet, whatever you're reading, and it says that you're obese, because I don't even know what mine is, but I can't imagine me being, let's just say, 100 pounds. My head would look huge. You don't want that. Because like with women, and you know, and men like them on women, but women like curves. Like I have thighs. They're probably never going to go anywhere. Like I said,
we like curves too.
Whatever. With my grandmother, like she is in her 80s now, and legs like Tina Turner. Then I ran track all my life. So you got genetics, you got, you know, former athlete, you got just my own body build. So I'm never going to have a thigh that doesn't connect to the next one. I'm never going to have a big space. You get what I'm saying? Right. So certain people are built a certain way. They're not flabby, I thank the Lord, but I know I can trim some fat off of them. Like they don't have to stay as is. I want to kind of trim some fat off. I want to get the stomach together. My arms are good. Like I can always build more muscle, but I don't have any, you know, bat wings or anything like that. Right. So it's just really, and I want to kind of, you know, get rid of a little extra.
Well, we got
chin.
Yeah, we got
you.
We got you.
I want to look at myself and see almost my old self.
Right.
You know, I know I'm not.
We're going to take you back to 20.
Okay.
We're going to take you back to 20 with Dance-matic Fitness.
And that's what most people want. Like I said, they want to look in the mirror. And so tell me, and I talked about body image. Body image is a big one. People think it's just women, but is it a big one for men too?
Yeah, we want to look good. We want that nice chest. You want your arms. You don't want that stomach too. And a lot of people, it's a lie. Oh, come on, it's a playground. No, that's not a playground. That's a stadium you got right there. And nobody want a stadium.
Look at this playground,
yeah, no.
Yeah, people do say that, right?
Right. So we definitely, guys want to get tight. They want to be right.
And it's so funny that Diamond K, you guys hear him all the time. RadioOnFire's very own Diamond K. But you walked in when I said that. And it's so funny because he's always at the gym too. Like on his Instagram, Facebook, you be at the gym like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning sometime. Because I just asked him with men about body image. You know, women, it's always body image. They want to look a certain way, or they want to be able to fit in certain clothes, dresses without ripples, you know, different things. But men, it's a issue too, right? You would say? Fitting in the dress? No, not fitting in the dress. But like, you want to look good in your clothes? Or no? Or is it health?
What are my goals?
Yeah. I'm asking Diamond. He's getting ready to get mic'd.
So you're asking me my fitness goals?
Yeah. Like, why do you work out? Is it because of the appearance, or because of health, or both?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, both.
So you want to, and you're like, how often do you work out?
As much as I can. I try to do something every day. So I don't take the elevator. Yeah. And so I'm on the 16th floor of a building. So I always take the stairs.
That's good.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. So I mean, I try to do as much. I try to walk as much as possible.
Yeah.
So, and then I try to go to the gym as often as possible. So sometimes I do go late, or sometimes I go really early. Yeah. So my goals is just cutting weight and, you know, just trying to be healthy. But it's definitely about feeling good, you know, looking good and feeling good about what you see in the mirror.
Yeah.
And women too.
And that's real. That's real. And that's what I was saying before you came back in. I'm saying the benefits of working out. And I just read like the 7 benefits that I saw on health news. But one of them was that body image, that self-image too. And just being okay with what you look like.
Right.
Because when you get older, some things move around, change. They, you know, they're in different positions that they didn't start at.
Bouncing and all that.
Right.
Yeah. I think in the social media thing, like with selfies and all that kind of stuff, I think people are really more conscious now of how they look.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, like even with this show and taking more pictures than I probably ever took in my life with social media. Like I never, of course, it wasn't such thing as selfie, and I never was ready to get in front of a camera all the time to take a picture, let alone be on camera here. So that makes you look at yourself too. And they say camera adds pounds anyway.
Yes.
And I find myself being I critique, myself. I want to look a certain way. You know what I mean? I don't want to look like somebody else. But I just want to look, like where I'm comfortable, where I'm not, feeling self-conscious or not wearing certain things because I don't want this to show or that to show, or have that, a square, like we were talking about, that SpongeBob square thing. I don't want to look like that, know?
Yes.
So with and I see the guy in your class, like he's a little overweight, but he gets it and he comes all the time.
Lo has lost. His name is Lo Swain. Lo has lost maybe like 90 pounds.
That's amazing. With working out, like no surgery or anything.
No surgery. Lo has done it. And I'm so proud of him. He's a young man. He's like 24, 25 years old, and he came in
and he stands in front. He works out in front of the class.
Yes, and he started in the back, and then he started like he was getting his confidence. And he wants
to help you. I saw him helping.
Yes. He said he's going to take over the business. So
but that's admirable because, and I brought him up not because he might look overweight to some, but people think if you're bigger, then you don't need. I've heard crazy stuff like if you're bigger, if you're fat, then you don't need to be in a class or you can't do it. But I'm like, that's an oxymoron.
Right.
But to look at him and look at me and look at other people, everybody's different shapes and sizes. And
he inspires so many people.
And he does. He really does. Because I'm like, he may not be able to do everything. I don't think anybody, like I was saying, I mean, if he's like a jackrabbit, like you really are. So a lot of people can't keep up with you. But like you said, it's your own pace. And then you build. Like some of the stuff I can keep up, some of the stuff I can't, but just like not stopping.
Right. That's the key. And the way we do with Dance-matic Fitness too, I make sure that before we start each class, everybody gives everybody a high five.
Yeah.
It's a family. Yeah. We give a high five and during as well. Yeah. And that's what it's all about. It's a family and we all going toward the same goal, which is longevity. And you spoke on something here about going to the doctor. And I think it's such a shame to work 35, 40 years, retire, only to go to the hospital 2 or 3 times a week when you should be on cruises or doing the things that you enjoy doing, but you have to run back and forth to the doctor. Your body is no different from a vehicle. And if you maintain that vehicle, it will service you. Yeah.
Your body, and it truly is. I mean, and two, your body really is a temple. You only get one body. I don't care. You could, like, even with cars, you can get another car. You got one body. That's it. God gave you one body to take care of it. Everything works the way it's supposed to work. When you don't do what you're supposed to do for your body and you intake certain foods, you don't exercise, you don't get your checkups, you don't maintain, like Patrick said, your body is not going to run efficiently. It's not going to run how it's supposed to run because you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
And this is the thing. We're talking about Dance-matic all the time, clearly because Patrick is here. But like even Diamond touched on, he takes the stair. You know what? I can't. He takes the stairs. I do the same thing, or I park far away and walk further to the store or wherever I'm going. And I do a lot of those things too. Walk around my office, take breaks, move around. You really gotta, and that's why I titled this show Get Moving, because however you do it, you gotta do it.
Right.
You gotta do it. Like you can't, the times of, what's your motto? Go ahead. Know what?
Keep it right, keep it tight,
not that
no
one.
Slack and no excuses.
No excuses. I mean, on the back of his shirts, is it on the back of this one?
That's right, no excuses.
No excuses on the back, and it's so true because, please, you could take 5 seconds and make an excuse. Anybody can make an excuse, but
Every
it's
day.
Like, who are you harming?
You're harming yourself. But this is what I tell people. Sometimes when we're trying to work out, you can't just change your eating habits overnight.
Right.
So, but eating is a large part of fitness as well. By the way, Dance-matic Fitness is coming out with something for you as well, for your eating. But if you're willing to eat that donut, okay, I'm not telling you to eat that, but do 100 crunches, do 100 bicycles, do 100 scissors. So for each of those things that you eat,
or eat half the donut.
Right, and that's 50.
Right,
that's 50 crunches.
Get the taste,
you
just
know.
a bite, you know.
But what you want to do, and I'm not advocating eat any of those things, but you want to back away. But if you do that, you continue to work out and watch what happens, and drink your water. Water is so important, so important, and a lot of times people don't drink enough water, and that's critical.
And that's the makeup of your body. You need to replenish it. You need to put that water in, even a gallon a day, even if you start with that and just sit all day long. When you go out to eat, don't get the lemonade, don't get the soda, don't get the milk, don't get the alcohol, don't get the drink, get water. Like every time you eat and have a meal, you don't have to have a drink with it.
Right.
You can have water with it.
Right.
And water with lemon. Now, I'm not saying sit at the table and put the sugar in the water and make some lemonade at the table. I've seen people do that. I'm like, drink.
You're going back, taking it back to the 70s.
That's what I've seen people do it. I got a girlfriend I have of 30 years, and she did it, and I was like, she asked the waiter for some more lemons. She got there, and I was sitting there. Me and my daughters were looking like, but people do it. People do that.
They do. Yes,
but
they do.
You were talking about eating the donut. I know a way that can stop you from eating that donut. Think about the donut around your stomach.
That's it.
Do you want the donut in your mouth, or do you want it around your stomach?
60 days.
You put it back. And it's so 60 days what?
60 days and spring will be here. That's what I'm thinking. We're looking at about 60 days, around 60, maybe 70 days. So you might as well start getting it right and tight with Dance-matic Fitness.
And I told him I'm on my goal and my hashtag is not going to be 45 and fat.
That's right.
That's not 45 and fat. Maybe change that T to a B.
That's right.
But it's not going to be. It's not going down that way. Like I'm not. And like I said, this week I've gone to Dance-matic Fitness, but I also did the treadmill yesterday, and I did Sean T today. I did the hip hop abs today. Actually before I came here. And it's easy to make an excuse on why you can't. We're all busy. If I ran down the stuff that I do per day or what I'm doing in my life, I don't even have time to eat. I don't have time to blink my eyes. You know what I mean? If that was an excuse, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean with my schedule and what I'm doing. And I try to make sure I even put myself to sleep, because I'll be working on the next project, or things would be 2-3 in the morning. So I had to really to say for me, and like since Arsenio was on the first time when I was in high school, like 88. I have not gone to sleep, because I used to come on. I never forget. Watch It Faithfully, the original Arsenio Hall show. For you young people that don't know, Google it. You go on YouTube, he has all the shows. But it used to come on at 11:35, and it would go off at 12:35. So I can't. Since the 80s, I have not gone to sleep before at least 12:30. 1 o'clock. I don't know what it's like when people say they go to sleep at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You don't either.
Yeah, well, we're building a brand, but that's important. This is the thing. That's what I'm saying. But I had to consciously make a decision for me, even if it's 12 or 1, and then I can get at least 6-7 hours. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'll force myself, because I'm always like you and like a lot of people, business people. I know Diamond, we talked about this before too, but staying up late handling business. You know, they say the successful never sleep. You gotta hustle. You got, especially when you're entrepreneurs, when you got, big things popping, or you want to have that type of, or like Tamar said, you want to be booked. So you gotta, work towards doing that. But you also have to think about your sleep, because if you don't get enough sleep, then you're not as energetic. You're going to be, you may opt out of the gym because you're tired. You may opt out of fresh food, cooking it, because you're sleepy, so you don't feel like cooking. And that's all going to tamper with that weight loss. Not getting enough sleep, not having enough water, not eating the proper foods, that's going to keep the fat on, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Sleep is so important.
Shoot, I'm going to lose weight so bad I might fall asleep right now. I might get some sleep right now.
Hey, it's important. You see that your athletes, the Ray Lewis, the Ed Reeds, the Tom Brady's, those your elite athletes, they get that sleep.
Yeah.
But you're talking about 10 hours.
Yeah.
Because if you want to perform and you want your body to perform at a high level, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
You need to get your sleep. You need to eat 6 times a day. You need to drink your bare minimum a half gallon of water to a gallon.
And I know you guys have heard this. This is not foreign language to people.
Right.
You know, but people hear it all the time. You got to eat 5 to 6 meals. You got to eat half gallon to gallon water.
Right.
You got to get your sleep. People hear it, but why do you think people don't really pay attention? They pay attention when somebody is sick.
Right.
Or somebody is dying, then all of a sudden, or the first of the year.
Right.
But why do you think that people, I guess because it's people, why do you think people don't really, like they say they want to lose it, but why do you think their actions don't show it?
I think people, we talk about excuses, and that's why that's on my vehicle. That's why I put it on my apparel. Because too many excuses. People just they'll find an excuse for this or that, and then laziness.
Yeah,
it's just
plain
right out,
good old fashioned lazy.
Just lazy, and only when we see something devastating, do we try to change. But you just have to have a made up mind. Like, look, I want to be better. I want to be better. I want to be better for my mother. I want to be better for my wife. I want to be better for my husband. I want to be better for my children. And when you do that, you spend it right. And with some energy, with some vim and vigor, you know, and you don't have to be that way. You don't have to be sluggish. You're letting life pass you by, and taking care of your body, you're able to live. And that's one of our godly principles as well, you know? So,
and it's almost like when you think about it and you talk about God, it's almost like you're really, I don't want to say disrespecting God, but God gave you this body and what to do with it. And it's almost like abusing it.
Yes,
you know
it
what I
is.
mean? Not taking care of it the way it's supposed to be taken care of. Well, I say, like, you inspire me. I look at people online. What's the lady, the 80-year-old lady, Ernestine. I look at her. I look at people older than me, and their bodies are fit. I know Coco from SWV. I was just on her Instagram because her husband has Fight the Fat. He used to be really, really heavy, and he has, and I got his shirt and everything, Fight the Fat. And he's in the gym. He's so fit now. And now Coco had gained all that weight. She looks incredible now. Like, so I look at people like you. I look people with, you know, them, and I'm like, ain't no reason why I can't do that. People were doing it healthy. So, I mean, the healthy way, exercising and eating right.
That's
but
right.
Why is it always harder for women?
Because you guys are so talented. That's it. I know that might sound crazy, because you feel like you can fix the world. So you're helping the kids, you're helping your mama, you're helping your husband, you're helping your girlfriend. And
you put yourself last.
And God has blessed women with the intelligence and with the love that you're going to try to fix the world. But guess what? Then you forget yourself. You know, then your girlfriend calls you up. I need to talk to you. And then she want to talk at the Cheesecake Factory. The next thing you know, it just alters your whole plan.
That's
and
true.
you had the New Year's resolution that you wanted to change your body, transform your body. And you pulled away because you love. But you have to love self. That's
true. Self-love is key. And it's true. It's easy to make an excuse to revert back to old eating habits.
Yes.
It's easy. And and it's a lot of peer pressure, not even trying to be funny. But if someone else, because everybody's metabolism is different.
Yes, it is.
So some people can eat any and everything and they don't gain weight. Like I said, I've never had issues with my stomach or anything until fibroids, but even after kids flat as I don't know what. But now I see, you know, with that ailment and different things, it's like you can't do things the same way, and people don't realize that. You know what I mean? They think that they can still, like you said, if you have the donut, if you decide to do that because you're grown, you know, some of you are grown, and you have to really, you know, work it up. But I guess it's about that discipline.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's about that discipline.
Self-control.
And self-control. And again, I'm going to put that and say it again and again and again. Stop making excuses. Love yourself. You know you need the energy. You know that your friend's going to call you. You know, put that time aside. That look, at this particular time, I'm going to work out. Listen, Instagram's going to be there, Facebook's going to be there, Twitter's going to be there. Tweet it out to everybody. Put it on Instagram. Listen, for 45 minutes, I'm going to shut my phone off, or for an hour, I'm going to do this workout because I'm going to transform my body.
With 15 minutes.
Yep.
Just to get moving, right?
That's right. That's right.
Because sometimes you may not. I know today I did the Sean T. And sometimes I like him. Sometimes Sean T, the hip hop ab guy. He don't know. He know who Patrick Park is.
Dance-matic Fitness.
Dance-matic Fitness. But he has DVDs too, like Sean T. But I did that because I felt like I had to do something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's what it's all about.
The DVD.
That's right.
I didn't go to yesterday. I went to the get on the treadmill. And I did that, and then I walked to the gym.
That's what it's about.
And then I'll do the treadmill and then walk back home. But I couldn't do that today. So today I was like, at least let me do something. Because it gives you motivation and it makes you feel better about that day too.
Yes,
sometimes you gotta trick yourself.
Yes.
Because even though I didn't do Dance-matic Fitness for an hour, you know what I mean? And he'll get into his classes, but they're Mondays and Wednesdays, and today, of course, is Friday. So even though I didn't do that, I still wanted to do something for me. I wanted to get my heart moving. You know, because sometimes once you start, it's almost you feel guilty because you know you have this goal, but then you really aren't doing anything to work towards the goal. And as a life coach, and I talk about goals all the time and setting what you want to do in place and steps to get to where you need to go. So you can't just say you want to lose weight and not have steps in place to do that. Like you can't say I want to lose weight and then this is not I Dream a Genie and tomorrow you're the way you want. You have to work at it. You have to do what you have to do, and then the results will come.
That's it. And you have to just have a made up mind. And that's the biggest thing that you're going to do with your workout. Yeah. And I believe that everyone should have that dress, that pair of pants,
like
on your door.
We were talking about last week, Lisa.
Yep, right on your front door when you leave out of the house. The picture what you want your body in your vehicle. That's it.
I called that "Get 'em Girl" dress. Get 'em girl, right? You gotta, where another woman is like, okay, get 'em. when you turn the head of a straight woman, like, wow, she's wearing that thing.
Right.
No ripples or nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, and that was my goal. I said just to have like a t-shirt with no ripples, or I don't want people like you can wear Spanx. Like I don't want to wear that stuff. I want to be able to, do it. I don't want to hide it. I want to not have it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay, so we talk about dance fitness.
Nothing wrong with that.
What are some of the challenges that you've had starting it or just having it and keeping that? Have you had any challenges?
Oh, definitely. You are always, no matter what you do, there's going to be challenges. That's why you want to do what you love. Because that's what keeps you going on. And I look at, and I'm going to get to the question. I look at everybody else running to work and doing this, and I said, well, if I have to work, I'm going to do what I love to do, and that's Dance-matic Fitness. So we've had some challenges. You come, and sometimes we had fires. You had fires. Vehicle was broken into. But you still continue to go on, because when you're in this fitness, it's not just about you. People depend on me. People depend on me being there.
True. His classes are full, y'all. Like for real. People know, and people do depend on that because that's their way to,
And I have to definitely say that he's like my father, Gregory Claiborne. He and great people like that help you out. Eric Lork, just great people. Terry Carter. It's been a slew. Kathy Kerr. Just when you have great people around you as well, and so many more. Brenda Griffin, Kim Griffin. And that help you out, and they see what you're going through. They see, man, his car was just broken into. His window is still cracked. His window is still shattered. They stole all his stuff, but he's still teaching class. That doesn't matter. I have a commitment with my people.
He taught that his car got broken into. His stuff was taken that he needed, and he taught the class right after and didn't tell anybody that his car was broken into and all his possessions were taken, most to do with Dance-Matic Fitness.
That's right.
And he still taught the class, still energetic, still upbeat. So that tells the people that you really do care about what you're doing. Like,
I love him.
Somebody could say, class will be canceled today. I can't do it. This happened. So you do put people before you. And he's saying they found out that it happened and they all helped him try to get the items back and to try to, fix your car. I think that's awesome.
And people see that. People see their commitment.
Yeah.
And I taught with, and I'm not telling anybody else to do this, but I've taught with pneumonia. I've really lost some weight there. I lost like 60 pounds. I was like, whoa. People like, wait, wait a minute, hold up. But I still had I still taught with the same amount of energy because when I went to war, and I'm a veteran, you don't get to say you coming back home. So what the service depend on you, do your job. So when you come to me, you're part of, when you step yourself past those doors and Dance-Matic Fitness, then you belong to me. You belong to Patrick Parker, and it's my job to transform your body, and that's what we're going to do with that. And we definitely, it would be a disjustice for me not to mention as well Miss Lynn Pickens. That's her facility, and she'll allow us to use that facility. So it's just a lot of love that's shown, and when people see that you're working, they see that you have something that you're passionate about, they'll help you out.
That's true. You're absolutely right. And then the people that come to your class, it really does seem like family. Everybody is really cool. They embrace you. I remember I came, normally I come with Amara, my youngest daughter, because Aaliyah is, working a lot of times. He has classes. And she's come to the class, though. She enjoyed it. But Amara has been more. And I remember somebody came up to me, and you don't even know. They were like, "Where's your other one? Or where are your daughters? Or where are your partner?" Like and I'm like, "Oh." She was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you had your, So people really are very cool. One lady was like, I sat down. She was like, "You need some water?" Like as far as before we started, because she has the water out there for you. The classes are $6 per class, by the way, and I'll get into that. But she was like, "Do you need some water? I'm going to get water." Like it's a cool bunch of people, and not
trying to get in your business. It's just a family atmosphere without the gossip.
Right. And it is. It really, really is. Okay. So I know you're a people person. Like he talks to everybody, everywhere. We were laughing because he wears this all the time. His apparel, he even wears it to church. Like his pastor said, like, Brother Patrick.
We know you got suits,
But he wears it all the time. So that's your walking advertisement. That's your business. If you could look, I'm going to throw it back. If you could wear FUBU, or you could wear someone else's brand, or your back,
That's
you can wear your brand.
That's it.
But you get how do you get your people? Is it by talking to the people? Is it about, because I saw the picture you took with the older guy the other day. Like, is it just talking to people, or do you just go up to heavy overweight people and like, you need to come to my class?
Oh no.
Or older people, or
I'll just speak to people, and when you speak to people, they say, "Oh, what's this that you're doing?"
Right. And his truck has it on it.
It's all over there. The gentleman that I spoke with, Mr. Clarence Young, he's 90 years old.
Wow. Is that the one you took the picture with?
The last guy. Wow. Yes, that's on our Facebook page, Dance-Matic Fitness Facebook page. So I'm in Staples. We're talking. He's like, "What's Dance-Matic Fitness?" And we get to talking, and he's telling me where he lives at, and he's telling me that he was married to his wife for 61 years, and he understands fitness and things like this. And his son is a renowned doctor, and just hearing stories like that.
Yeah.
So, but he didn't know unless what's Dance-Matic Fitness? Right. And so he will be visiting the class.
I'm sure.
90-year-old guy will be visiting the class.
And I love it. I love that. Because whether you're young or old, skinny, or overweight, chunky, fluffy, whatever you want to call it, we all need it. So no matter what body type you have, you don't want that doctor to tell you you're borderline anything, or you have this, or they say we need to put you on a weight plan or something like that for you to change. But a lot of times people don't change until their back is up against the wall. So let's try to do that let's be productive about that, productive about your health and about weight loss. And it's exercising and fitness, I'm going to be clear, is not just about weight loss.
No,
it's about living.
Right.
It's about living and maintaining a healthy life. I know you have more irons in the fire. Is there anything that you can talk about?
Well, I'll let you can just go to our website, the Fittest Family in America, and you just go to thefittestfamily.com. And what we're doing, we're going to give away $3,000 to the Fittest Family. Okay. So all you have to do is just register your family on thefittestfamily.com. We'll come to where you're at. You got to at least have 50 people, 30 to 50 people in there. We keep it real cheap, so we don't want it to be, oh my God, it's too much. It's only $10. We're gonna give you blood pressure. We're gonna do your weight check. We're gonna teach you how to eat. We're gonna have fun either walking or dancing. We're gonna get all your numbers, and then you're gonna compete against other families. So that is boom. We started that already. All you have to do is just again go to Dancematic Fitness, and you can register and see it on .com, or go to thefittestfamily.com and register your family. It's only $10 a person. It doesn't get any cheaper than that to learn how to eat, to have fun, and it's about changing your life now. So what better time to get together where you have your family, all your members together, and have someone teach you guys how to eat. And I love to see, and we've already started that, I love to see families come together besides a funeral, and it's fun, and it's a fun event. And so we're moving on with the Fittest Family.
I'm trying to get the Fittest Family on network television. Me and Patrick trying to work on some things. I'm trying to really push it like The Biggest Loser and different things. Because, I mean, America, if you think about America, we're one of the fattest countries, period. We have the poor, we have the worst habits as far as eating and laying down, and being lazy. I mean, Americans, we have it. And I just really think his Fittest Family would do wonders on network television. The challenge, you can, because imagine that. So we'll talk about that a little more, but that's what I want to see.
Yeah, well, hey, well, we would love to see that.
That's what I would like to see.
Yes.
Okay, so where do you see Dancematic? What is the evolution? I know you said that you want to be able to, you talked about someone can be certified to be a Dancematic fitness instructor. Yes.
So you can come and you can take Dancematic to your city. It's a 4-hour certification. You learn the moves. We work your abs. We show you how to work your glutes. Everything that you need with that in order to transform your body and someone else. And you can make money, a lot of money.
Okay. So he's saying, because I'm from South Jersey. You guys know that. I used to live on the West Coast for 3.5 years in Las Vegas. I'm in Baltimore area now. I go to dance fitness classes here. But he's saying that my people in Jersey, you know, I love y'all. Like, you can have someone there to teach that class. You can have the same thing, or in Vegas, or wherever you are in any part of the country or the world, really. You can have a Dancematic. So it's going to be almost like, I guess, a chain, or it's just going to be national.
Yes, and we have people. We have a young lady that's in Florida. We have a young lady in North Carolina. Young lady in at Louisiana.
That's amazing.
And
that's good.
We're just slowly moving out, and we have started in Baltimore.
I love that.
And our military men too. We have four active duty military guys as well. And so if there's any military guys out there, military women out there, and you're looking to help me transform America, and you want to make that money yourself, come on and get certified with Dancematic Fitness, and you're certified for the entire year. And we have people that have made, a young lady started, she drove up here from North Carolina. Now she has her own building. Her name is Annette. And I have made anywhere upwards to $1,000 an hour. So it depends on you. It depends on you. It depends on how hard you want to work. And hey, go out there and help America. With a program like Dancematic Fitness, they're going to see the transformation, and the word of mouth will travel fast.
So is that the evolution for it? You want it to be
everywhere.
Yes. You want it to be a brand. Well, this, I don't know if you can see this, but that's him.
Oh yes.
And if you look on his pages, and he'll talk about his pages. He'll talk about his page, but you can't see, but you are very muscular. You're very toned. Your body fat is very low.
Yes.
Because the myth is no one has any body fat. People, even if it's 1%, you might have a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
we all have some.
Yeah, we all have some. People always say, "Oh, they don't have any body fat." Everybody has body fat.
Yes.
But it's the percentage. You can have 90% body fat, or you can have 10 or 1%. Right. You can, but so I think too, with you showing what you look like, your physique, I think that inspires people too. And I would think that would inspire men too, to kind of say, hey, he's 40 plus, and his body still looks like that. You know what I mean?
Right. And it can be anybody.
Right. But I think that's an inspiration for guys, because a lot of older guys start getting a beer belly or just start to gain weight. That's just, people just do that.
Yes.
And then with the women, I guess, they can see the other women that teach the classes, that they can kind of transform their bodies too.
As well. Yes. And we have a young lady that was a size 24. Her name is Tracy. And Tracy was a size 20. Yeah, she was a size 24. Now Tracy is a 12.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Deidre McNeil. She was a size 14. And now she's a size 8.
Wow.
So I can go on and on with the Dance-matic Fitness. Tracy Briggs, the same way with her. Brenda Griffin. The program works. All it takes is someone to do to have a made-up mind. And if you have a made-up mind, then we'll get you right and tight before spring night.
Because that's what I mean. And with me, I want to lose like 20, 25 pounds.
No problem.
And I know you say that, but it is a challenge sometimes. Anybody that knows it, if they're trying to lose weight, especially women, we have that time of the month, we get bloated or, different, like you said, we're taking care of everyone else and we're last. Every woman, well, not every woman, but majority of the women have that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think I guess maybe it can start first with the exercising and the eating habits. Like you said, just put the donut down or the cookies or the extra sugar or the Kool-Aid or the soda, or just putting down the things that because when you start feeling guilty and your hands start shaking when you reach for the donut, you're not supposed to get it.
That's right.
You're going for that second piece of cake.
Right.
Topping it with ice, and I think it's that whole, I'm grown, I can do what you want to do. I can have a little bit, or it's that you try to have that balance. But when you hear of people dying soon of heart disease, or people dying from diabetes, or people dying at young ages, you start to think. So you got to really train your mind. So if you want to lose weight and that you can see that goal and you truly know that that's going to be an interference on losing weight or what I'm trying to do, then it's about that willpower and that self-determination to really meet that goal.
That's it. I also teach at Johns Hopkins, and I was walking as I was leaving the facility last night, the main campus, and the young lady was telling me, all right, we really love the class. I got 3 more pounds I want to lose. I've lost 30 pounds. I got 3 more pounds I want to lose. And that's what it's all about. You pick your goal or what you want to be. Everybody can do it. You can be whatever you want to be. And your body really is easy to do.
So all you have to do is just make up your mind. Lose weight.
You just gotta have a made up mind. That's it.
I say this all the time, so that falls in line. You change your mind, you change your life.
That's it. Just change your mind.
It's about choices, and with life, and everybody knows this. With life, it's about choices. First, deciding that you want to do that, and making the choice to do that, and really coming with the follow through. Because we all have a good plan, we all have good intentions, we all have good ideas, but a lot of people lack the follow through. That's with anything. That's with starting your business. That's with wanting to lose weight. If you don't have that follow through, you're not going to complete the task.
Yes.
And then you're not going to feel good about yourself. And then it starts changing, different things about you. But when you lose weight, see, like, have you ever had to lose weight though?
Everybody, no. Well, everybody falls off too. I used to race automobiles, and I remember one summer, I said, you know what? I'm going to build this race car. I'm going to get it right. Well, while I said that, I have a very good friend. His name is Earl Williams, and Earl was over in Hawaii, and Earl had been doing two-a-days for a whole year, and he just so happened to come home. And when he came home, he was
what's two-a-day?
You work in the morning and you do a workout in the morning and workout at night.
Oh, okay. 2 workouts.
And so he's over on the island. So, the weather's perfect there. And he caught me. He caught
you slipping?
He caught me slipping. I said, never again. No, I didn't have a donut.
Dang, Patrick let himself go.
I let myself go. I was still doing my push-ups and things, but I wasn't, I wasn't really pushing myself.
And then he was all ripped up.
Oh, he was ripped up. I was like, oh man, but I was very happy to see him. Yeah. But you still have that. I'm a Marine. Well, I'm Army CAF, Right. I'm a Marine. I'm like, you know what? Let's just crush this right now. So after that, and I think that was in 06, 05.
You said never ever.
We don't have that problem no more. We don't have that problem no more.
But that's a way to motivate you too.
Right.
You can have a little bit of envy, like, dang. But then, like you said, that's your boy. So
and I think I love him.
With friends,
I love him. He's like a brother.
Even though he didn't know, he motivated you.
Oh yeah.
So now he can look online and see you dance fitness and know that you're back on track.
Yeah, and hopefully once we get we're going to get him certified here as well, and my other brother as well, Edward Johnson.
You
great
name
people.
Like 18.
Hey, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. That's what it takes.
It's never just you.
Right.
Like
it's never you. Yeah. Never you. And that's what it's all about. You have your team, those people in the background. The young lady, as I said again, Terry, nice greeter at the door.
Oh yeah, she's nice.
Yeah. That's
but you do. You have a lot of good people helping you, and a lot of people that want to see you succeed. And I think that that's always good. And I'd say this to the viewers: you have to have a good team around you. People say that it's no I in team for a reason.
No.
You can't do it alone. First of all, you're never alone because God is there. So when people say I made it on my own, no, you didn't. Right. But you have to have people there that can assist you along with your dream to help you get to the next level, because no one really does it by themselves. There's a lot of key components to making Dance-matic what it is. It's your baby, your brainchild. You developed it, but then people help you along the way. And heck, if you didn't have nobody in your classes, what's Dance-matic?
That's right.
Fitness.
That's right.
So the people that show up, and his classes are $6 per class, they show up. And like you said, they depend on you.
Right. They depend on me to offer a service. It's showtime.
Right. And you do make it fun, and you make people want to come back.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And we want to have that sense of humor. You want to make people laugh. And I got that from my mother.
I don't know what. He's very goofy. He's very silly. But it makes it fun. And he's dancing up there like he is on the Fresh Fest tour, in 1986, like he's, dancing for Houdini or somebody.
I got that from my mama.
And that's what it is. But you have that, and you have all the elements that takes, what it has. All right. So one last thing. So outside of fitness and your projects, what would you like people to know about Patrick Parker? Well,
that we care about you, know, and I care about your fitness. That's who I am. God, family, work. And the number one thing that I want people to do, whether you come to Dance-matic Fitness or not, to take care of yourself. I care about the people. We have a lady in the class now, and I have to mention her name. She's about 70 years old. One of the biggest supporters, Eileen Taylor.
Does she have white hair?
Yes.
I knew that's who you were talking about. I knew that's who you were talking about. She's always in the back,
and she's quiet. She's and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's not about you. I can't talk without Patrick Parker, without Dance-matic Fitness, because we're all one. And that came from Kerry Williamson. My mother could dance her butt off. When I was a kid in the 70s, watching her with the little rope hanging on the door, she took karate until she lost a fight. So she was a black belt. So what I want people to know is when you come to Dancematic Fitness, it's a family. Patrick Parker is all about family. Patrick Parker is all about showing love. And Patrick Parker is here to serve. Just like I serve my country in the military, I'm here to serve you. And that's it. Join us on Mondays and Wednesdays, as you heard Kendell said. The classes are 6 to 7, Mondays and Wednesdays.
Give the address. And this is in the Baltimore area. And again, if you're in the Baltimore area, DMV area, please check out his classes. If you're in another part of the country and you want Dancematic Fitness in your area, contact him, but give all your information, where they can reach you, how they can reach you. And I also talk about my book all the time, but I mentioned Dancematic Fitness in my book too. But because it's about living your best life, and of course that's a part of it, investing in yourself. But go ahead. Well,
you can reach us at dancematicfitness.com. Of course, dancematicfitness@gmail if you want to send your emails. My phone number, everybody knows that, it's everywhere. It's on my vehicle. 443-824-4408. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and just, hey, join us on Facebook. Join us on Facebook at Dancematic Fitness. We have an event coming up in February. All those that, because it's Black History Month, all those people that have a product, if you're Black-owned business, we're going to let you vendor at Dancematic Fitness.
When is it again?
February. For the Black History Month. Yes. So that's what we're doing for the month of February. And we're doing something for Women's Month, which is March. So if you have a product, we're going to let you, bring it on there, and you can vend it there, and we get it on in. So again, thank you, Kendell, for allowing Dancematic Fitness to come on to and allowing us to share the information to your viewers.
Absolutely. And you guys know what I'm about, what this show is about. It's about motivating people. It's about uplifting. It's about sharing inspiring stories that will get you moving, like this show, or get you moving like Dance Fitness.
Dancematic Fitness. That's
starting
right.
Your own company,
That's
starting,
right.
If you have a passion or hobby like Patrick, exercising and making people happy and inspiring people and dancing, he put all of that together to start his company. And it helps him, but it helps him help others. So if you have an idea, or if there's something that you love to do or you're passionate about and you don't know where to start, just start at the beginning. And when I say that, what I mean is you have to start with a thought. You have to plant the seed. You have to know that you can do it. Write it down, affirm it, manifestation, pray about it. And you can make anything come true. You can do it, but you have to put in the hard work, because I'm sure it's not easy.
Oh, no.
I'm sure it's not even. Although you're smiling and laughing and dancing up there, it's business.
It's business.
So when you're dealing with business, especially a business like his livelihood is based off of if people come or people join in on the concept, the idea, and come to because this is what he does full time.
That's full time.
24 hours a day. So you have to really have a good product, a good idea, and you have to really have that personality, that steadfast type of personality. Like, you're going to get it done by any means necessary. You're going to work at it, because a lot of things just don't come to you. You have to work at it. So come up with the idea. But I thank you for being here. I truly, truly do, and inspiring so many people. Like I said, anything that I can do to help you, help anybody, move to the next level, or just showcasing your story is going to help somebody. So it may not get somebody off the couch, but it may inspire them to start their own. Hey, I have a hobby. Because somebody is watching the show eating a Twinkie right now. Or,
get the Twinkie out of your hand.
Some cheesecake right now. You know what I mean? Because people watch the Biggest Loser and stuff, shows like that, like, chips and dip. But it's just about inspiring people. And if you inspire one person, you can save somebody's life, truthfully.
And that's what it's all about. And we want to let you know, again, thank you for allowing us to, this format to share what Dancematic Fitness is all about. And you want to look at, and I want to tell you to your viewers, you want to look at the trainer. Everybody now is jumping on the fitness bandwagon. I've seen where people now, I've started doing things now. People, oh, you know what? We're gonna try to do the same thing that you do.
Coaching,
you know,
thing.
Yeah, everybody want to jump on it too. Oh, I got a dance program. Look, you can get certified in that program. Look at that trainer. Look at the trainer.
Just like ladies, when you go to the get your hair done or you get things done, if they're unkept and their hair ain't done, like you don't want them to do your hair.
That's right. Just like with a mechanic. So you look at your trainer and you see what that trainer is all about. And look how long they've been going there. Because trainers make excuses too. Everybody has an excuse. And it's not, fitness is not about a thing. I've been doing this for ages. It's not about, oh, you know what? I see somebody doing this. Let me do this. Let me copy off of what they're doing. You have to be passionate about people and you have to see the bigger picture. If I can help someone save their life, then that's what it's all about. Yeah. And I've had clients, to close out here, that we've lost clients. They've gone to the hospital and the doctor said, the only reason that you were able to still being here is because you've been working out.
Yeah, and it's not a game. It really is not.
Yes.
Like we laugh and we joke and we were saying Dance Panic Fitness, and it's not even a plug. If you're here and you want to go to his class, by all means, but it's truly about saving lives and it's truly about getting moving. Right. Even if you have, like Diamond said, if you have to take the stairs, that's right. Like I said, if you have to park far away, if you need to just move around, walk around your office on your lunch break, whatever you have to do, but you have to get your body moving. Okay, so I just want to wrap up, and again, once again, I want to say thank you so much. And you're welcome back anytime. Maybe we'll think of some other plan where you can come on here and maybe teach some people some things.
All right, maybe let's do that.
Okay, good. So exercise and fitness is crucial to a healthy life and a happy life. Statistics show that fitness is not just for overweight folks. Mm-hmm. We have to cease that ignorance. Exercise and fitness is a must for us all. It will enhance our self-images as well as save our lives. Do you want to sacrifice your life or your lifestyle because you couldn't make the time to work out? That's a question that you have to ask. Do you want your life or do you want your time? And that's that right. Could be, one and the same if you think about it. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you have to attend a class. What I'm saying is you have to get moving. Bottom line, so you can live your life to the absolute fullest. Like I said, my book is coming out. It's about living your best life. And of course, I cannot write a book without saying that's part of living your best life, investing in yourself and taking care of this temple here. Once again, this is Conversations with Kendell Lenice. You guys can reach me on livingtruelivingyou.com, and you can find out all my social media information there. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are a star, so don't let anyone dim your shine. God bless. Peace.
Thank you.